Hey guys, it's Adam from the Awesome Dude 101, and today here's the second video out of two. If you didn't see my apology video, you should go watch that. But this is my WrestleMania 36 predictions video. First up, guys, we got Drew Gulak versus Cesaro in a regular one-on-one matchup. I predict that Drew Gulak is going to win because he and Daniel Bryan have had the upper hand in this feud against Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sami Zayn for the past couple of weeks now. However, I would personally like to see Cesaro win because he is the best athlete skill-wise on the entire WWE roster today. Next up, guys, we got Liv Morgan versus Natalya. It was a regular one-on-one matchup. I predict that Liv Morgan is going to win because Natalya, for some odd reason, never wins. And she's been there for so long. So that brings me to who I want to win. Natalya. Because she's been there for so long. I want to get this hashtag trending right now. We can do it. Hashtag give Natalya a push. Next up, guys, we have another regular one-on-one matchup. This time, it's for a championship. The NXT Women's Championship. Between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, my best TV guy thing, commercial dude impression. I predict that Charlotte Flair is going to be walking out with the dubski because a certain other company has their weekly show on Wednesday. AEW. However, I want to see Rhea Ripley walk out with the dubski because I don't think they need another main roster talent to go back down to NXT. Next up, guys, we have a one-on-one matchup for the WWE Championship between Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre. I personally think that Big Money Brock is gonna win. Why? Because Big Money Brock gets what Big Money Brock wants. And I'm pretty sure even the biggest Brock Lesnar fan in the entire world can agree with me in saying that I want Drew McIntyre to win the title because he deserves it more than Big Money Brock. He's there every week. Moving on, guys, we got Goldberg versus Braun Strowman in a regular one-on-one matchup for the WWE Universal Championship. I personally predict that Goldberg is gonna win because Vinnie Mac likes money. Enough said. However, I want Braun Strowman to win because he deserves a reign with the World Championship. Next up, guys! We have a one-on-one matchup. Regular matchup, I should say. For the Raw Women's Championship between Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler. I predict Shayna Baszler is going to win because she has so much momentum going into WrestleMania. She won the Chamber match. She's pretty much killed Becky Lynch every week. And you know what? I want to see Shayna win because I'm kind of tired of Becky with the belt. And as much as that pains me to say that, I'm kind of tired of her with the belt after like an entire year of winning it at last year's WrestleMania. Next up, guys, we're finally moving into an interesting matchup. The Firefly Funhouse matchup between John Cena and the Fiend, Bray matchup because he's been booked as Immortal until the Prince said no. And I want The Fiend to win the matchup because I like the character. It's probably the best thing going in WWE today. Moving on, guys! We have a fatal 5-way elimination matchup for the SmackDown Women's Championship between Bayley, Lacey Evans, Naomi, Sasha Banks, and Tamina. I predict Sasha Banks is gonna turn on Bayley and win the SmackDown Women's title. The reason why is because Sasha literally has no character now. She's just Bayley's bodyguard. And I would want to see Sasha win the title too. She deserves it. Her longest title reign ever on the main roster was 27 days or something like that. And that's not a long reign. That's only about 1 month. Come on, guys. Be with me here. Moving on, guys, we have my favorite superstar of all time, The Undertaker, taking on my least favorite superstar of all time, AJ Styles, in a boneyard match. It's pretty much just a buried alive match, but in the cemetery. And I predict The Undertaker's going to win. Because, well, of the name power, he's one of the greatest of all time. And if you guys don't remember, his streak, if only Big Money Brock never interfered with anything, then he'd still probably have that going on. Unless, Vinnie Mac said Big Money Roman still won. I would definitely like to see The Undertaker win because, as I stated, he's my favorite of all time. I'm going to always go for him no matter who he's fighting. Next up, guys, we have a normal matchup between Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. I think that Buddy Murphy is going to get involved and Seth Rollins wins. Because, well, I just said because why? Buddy Murphy is going to get involved. However, I would like to see my boy Kevin Owens pick up the victory. Because Kevin is so great, and he's Kevin Owens, man. What else can I say? Next up, guys, we have a match that's probably not going to happen. The Miz and John Morrison versus The New Day, Becky and Kofi Kingston. And it says here, with Xavier Woods, so that's pretty exciting. Versus the Usos in a triple threat ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. That's still being advertised, but it's probably not going to happen because The Miz pulled out of WrestleMania. So I'd say what they're going to do is New Day versus Usos in the ladder match for the tag titles. I'd say they're going to vacate Miz and Morrison to the titles and have one of those teams win. I predict that Xavier Woods is going to help the New Day, and then the New Day become the champs again. And I just said why. Woods is going to help them. And I would like to see New Day win. Because they're one of the best tag teams and factions, because there's 3 of them, and they're really good in tag matches of all time. They have the longest ever reign with the tag team championships. They beat Demolition's reign. Come on, guys! Next up, guys, we have a matchup that might not happen. We have the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, versus Austin Theory, of all people that they could have put on the WrestleMania card. They put this kid on there. And Angel Garza, accompanied to the ring by Selena Vega, for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It is a regular tag team matchup. Apparently, Montez Ford broke his back on the botch from Raw, so that might not happen. I predict that Austin Theory and Angel Garza are going to win the tag titles because I'm pretty sure it was planned for Andrade and Angel Garza to become the tag team champions. But now that Andrade is out, it's probably going to be Theory and Garza. The plans probably haven't changed. However, I would like to see the Street Profits win because they're pretty much like the modern Crime Time. And Crime Time is one of my favorite tag teams of all time. If you guys don't know who Crime Time is, it's CRYME space TYME. Search up their stuff. They're hilarious. Next up, guys, we have a nothing match, just like the first 2. matches that I covered in this video. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley, accompanied to the ring by Lana, in a regular matchup. I predict Aleister Black is going to win because he's just been crushing jobbers and Eric Rowan on Raw. However, I would also like to see that to happen too, for reasons just stated. Next up, guys, we have Elias versus King Corbin in a regular one-on-one matchup. I predict King Corbin to win because he threw Elias off of a balcony a couple weeks back. So that's probably what's going to happen. Well, not actually. I don't think he's going to throw him off a balcony again. I just think King Corbin's going to win. However, I am for my boy Elias in this one because he's very entertaining and really cool. Next up, guys, we probably have what's going to be, in my opinion, the match of both two nights. The last man standing matchup between WWE Hall of Famer Edge and Randy Orton. I predict that Edge is going to win because it's his first match back. Like, one-on-one match. I know his first match back was the Royal Rumble, but I mean one-on-one match. And I also want Edge to win, too, because he's so cool. I mean, come on, guys. He's Edge. When I started watching wrestling, he was already gone for a long time at this point. I probably jumped as high as I ever jumped when he came back at the Royal Rumble. I thought it was so cool, and I want him to win. Next up, guys, we have the Intercontinental Championship matchup between Cena, accompanied to the ring by Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, against Daniel Bryan, accompanied to the ring by Drew Gulak. It's going to be a regular match for the Intercontinental Championship. I predict Daniel Bryan is going to win because, well, Sammy is not like a wrestler anymore. He's a manager, so that's probably why I see DB winning. However, I kind of want Sammy to win because Daniel Bryan is taking time off after WrestleMania because he is immunocompromised. Next up, guys, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship matchup between the Kabuki Warriors, which is a stupid name in my opinion. Asuka and Kairi Sane are the members, by the way, versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I predict that Alexa and Nikki are going to win because a couple Smackdowns ago, Alexa Bliss got some momentum by defeating the Empress of Tomorrow in a singles matchup. And I loved the commentary on that matchup. Michael Cole and Nikki Cross's interaction was just priceless. And I want Alexa and Nikki to win too, because Asuka is more or less just a singles competitor, and Kairi Sane is like just never there. Like, where has she been? Last up, guys, we got my boy Otis. Come on, you can do it, man. Versus Dolph Ziggler with Mandy Rose. I predict Otis is gonna win because he's probably gonna get so furious, like he already is. He's just gonna literally mow down Dolph Ziggler in like 10 seconds. I mean, come on, look at the man. He's 330 pounds. You can easily mow down Dolph Ziggler if you wanted to. And I want Otis to win too, because Dolph Ziggler went really low and stole his girl. Come on, man, you don't do that to Otis. Consequences happen. Unfortunately, guys, that is the entire WrestleMania card, and that means this video is ending, which is another crisis in itself. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and remember, be awesome.